What is going on, my super sandwiches? Or I should say super pirates. Toasty, what's a good phrase or word we can use for these One Piece videos?
Well, straw hats work, but yeah, I guess straw hats really the only one.
Straw hats is going to be it. So let's try this again. 1, 2, 3. What is going on, my super straw hats? Rob still here, along with Toasty with that fire. And today we're going to be talking about One Piece Burning Blood for the PS4 and PS Vita. Now, before we get to the important stuff that me and Toasty are going to kind of rant about, let's go ahead and cover the details. We haven't released it officially. It is coming out April 21st in Japan, which means we'll probably get the English version, or I guess the localized version, sometime around then. When we get that actual release date, we'll let you guys know. But for now, just remember that they're aiming for a April release or middle/end of April release for this game.
Well, isn't that only for Japan though? Like,
yeah, it's for Japan only. But I'm sure you know how it always works with these releases with Bandai Namco. They always have it like either a week before or a week after for the rest of the world.
But what about Pirate Warriors 3?
Well, that was slightly different.
No, that was like 4 months. That was like
it was slightly different in terms of like how big the game is. This game is going to be more aimed at a worldwide release rather than a a month different release. But I mean that can always change, and hopefully they're not going to do that with Burning Blood. But that's beside the point. Now, something I want to point out is the most recent scan said that it was coming out for PS4, PS3, and PS Vita. The PS3 thing was a typo. This game's only coming out for the PS4 and PS Vita. I don't know if
Xbox.
And Xbox? Oh, that's right. They did say Xbox, didn't they?
Don't forget Xbox One.
I keep forgetting that they said Xbox. Actually, this is kind of confusing because now I feel like
this is the first One Piece game to get on Xbox.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You're right. I completely forgot about that. Now I wonder if the PS3 thing wasn't a typo after all. I don't know. All I know is that
how are you gonna sit here and give it to Xbox, but you ain't gonna give it to PC? Come on, Spike. Come on, bro.
This is confusing. I mean, Spike, I feel like they're just kind of all over the place right now. But for now, the confirmed consoles that we know is coming out for sure is the PS3, PS Vita, and Xbox One. Now, the most recent scan revealed the box art, as you can see on the screen, and they only revealed PS4 and PS Vita's box art, and which makes me really believe that PS3 isn't going to be a release option for this, because otherwise they would have included it in that initial report. As far as characters, we have Monkey D. Luffy so far confirmed, Ace, Sabo, Crocodile, Arnold, Law, Bartolomeo, Smoker, Doflamingo, X-Drake, Frankie, Zoro, and Kuzan. And there is something special that actually happened with this release date, or the information that just came out. Toasty, do you want to go ahead and reveal to the folks, the wonderful folks, the sort of bad news?
Alright, so this is spoiler if you haven't completely read through One Piece as of, late, because they spoiling the crap. It's like Naruto, they're just spoiling anything they can in the game. Anyways, Luffy is 4th gear, right? That is apparently Day 1 DLC. So, yeah, well, at least the form itself. So the transformation where you stay in it throughout the entire match, it seems that's going to be Day 1 DLC.
That doesn't necessarily mean that you can't access the form later. We don't know if it's going to be a transformation that'll be available with Luffy for a certain amount of time, or if they plan on releasing that character as a DLC character later after the game is out. Now, if you remember with Xenoverse, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta was DLC only for Day 1, and they have not released it, nor do they plan on releasing that character later for Xenoverse. As far as 4th gear Luffy, I think Sand Island speculated that, there's going to be a transformation available that you can access that form in, and this DLC itself is just like a standalone character as like a bonus. But either way, like, what is it with Bandai Namco and, forcing us?
Naruto and Sarda too.
Yeah, exactly. They did that with Naruto too. What is it with Bandai Namco just forcing important characters in as an incentive to get the game when it first comes out? Because if you remember, once a Day 1 edition of the game,
people will get the game when it first comes out.
Yeah,
that's what they want.
But ironically, the problem was with Xenoverse when that came out, they ran out of pre-orders actually, and a lot of people who pre-ordered the game did not even end up getting Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So that's also something to think about. What if that happens with the game when this comes out in April? Like, that would suck.
We'll have to see if it happens with Naruto when that comes out, and then we'll be able to worry about if it happens with this one since it's coming out before.
Oh my gosh!
Because bruh, I would be so mad. Like, you just order for Sarda and Boruto, and then it's like, you don't get anything, bruh. You don't even get the early access for like Naruto and Sasuke from the last. You don't even get that, and I'm just like, bruh.
Look, I'm all for pre-order bonuses because, like, I'm going to get the game anyways, and when you pre-order, get something extra, it's cool. But when you do something major, where it's like you can't get a major character like with Xenoverse with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, that's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. You know what they should do is they should do special stuff like they used to back in the day. If you remember, Toasty, with Storm 3, they had Naruto with the Goku outfit, and even when they had Battle Z came out, they had Goku with the Naruto Sage Naruto outfit. Like that's
even
a DLC.
Even though he shouldn't have been DLC, Super Saiyan Vegeta was DLC, and he was still available after you bought the game. Why they are not releasing these characters after the game comes out a few months? I don't understand. I still don't understand why we don't have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta in Xenoverse, because like everyone who had, first of all, everyone who had the PC version, you're screwed already because there's no codes for Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. You can't mod him into the game, or at least I don't. As far as I know, you can't mod him into the game unless you like mod his skin, and you know you want the character itself. And at least they still have final well, yeah, they at least have the moves of him in the game, but you don't get him. So you can't get it on PC. You can get it on PS4, but it costs a lot, like $60 just to get him alone, not to get the game, to get him.
Yeah,
just to get the code.
If you try to buy Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta on like eBay or something.
Yeah, there's like Xbox One and PS4 codes, but that's like all you're getting, really. I mean, maybe you get it for PS3, but I don't even know if you can get it for PS3 and Xbox 360. It's like, it's stupid, dude. I just want them, all I want them to do is to at least release this later. I mean, I know they're obviously doing this for a reason. They're doing this so they can get more day one purchases, right? And that's obvious. But give us it afterward, man. Don't lock content off just because somebody, imagine if someone who loves One Piece, but maybe they're not well versed in the games. What if they learn about it like maybe in July of next year after it maybe comes out? Let's say.
What about the people that just don't have the money, like, straight up? Like,
yeah,
if you're just broke for it. And the thing is again, if you, the big problem here is what happened with Xenoverse, essentially, is that so many people pre-order but didn't get the code. What if that even happens? Like, locking content that's out of people's power is just, it's bullshit. And, I mean, again, we don't know if, you know, 4th Gear Luffy is going to be accessible at all in the game without the DLC. Like, we don't know if 4th Gear Luffy, if Luffy will be able to transform.
Goofy confirmed for One Piece Burning Blood, everybody. Goofy and Donald Duck as a team.
Like, we don't know if Luffy is going to be able to access his form as an ability, or like what the setup actually is. A lot of people are speculating that he will be able to transform, so in a way you'll still be able to use that form. But either way, like, it's just locking major content. It screws fans that can't get the game either day one or the ones who discover it later, and it's just not the right way to do it. And
I personally just hate pre-ordering as a practice. I think it's stupid to buy a game that is just a promise. Like, you can get the game early. Why? Why would I get the game early? Why, man? I mean, get let's be real here. I want to play it on day one or whatever, but why?
Nobody these days will go out and try to get a game when it comes out and then not have it like available anywhere. Actually, I remember the only game that I ever really pre-ordered was, well, not like pre-order. I mean, I was pre-ordering my games, but I'm talking about like one that I really felt like I had to pre-order was Budokai 1. And I remember the only reason why I pre-ordered Budokai 1 is because at the time, Dragon Ball GT Final Bout was so rare it didn't exist, basically.
The only time that I pre-order is if there's like a incentive, like an incentive that isn't a fucking locked character in the game. Yeah. Like, let's say Street Fighter. Oh, look, if you pre-order the game, you get to be in the beta. That's a good incentive. You know why? Because you get to play the game before it comes out.
Yep, that's a good incentive.
Like, Rainbow Six Siege did it as well. I know we're not talking about anime here anymore, but yeah, like all these games, they give you a beta if you pre-order the game, and that's the good incentive. Locking off content on the full game when it comes out to other people and just being like, yep, can't get it. Nope, can't get it. That's really stupid, bro. I've ranted about Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta when he was first announced to be only, like, you know, day one DLC, and it was like, haha, should have gotten it. Oh, you should have gotten it. And I'm like, oh, man. Yeah. I hate it. I hate when they lock off like content to people who maybe get the game a little bit later. I just hate that, dude.
It's just even worse though if you end up like ordering it and then you don't even get it in the first place. Because I remember everybody that complained to Bandai was like, "Yo, I pre-ordered the game, got no code. What's up?" Bandai didn't even address all those people. Like, that's the worst part.
Oh, well, that's just unfortunate, bro.
Yep. Sucks to suck, bro. Like, that's basically what they said.
Sucks to be a bitch. I don't know what you're talking about, man. That's too bad.
With that said, I mean, we kind of got our information across to kind of summarize. PS4, PS Vita, Xbox One, April 21st for Japan. Hopefully, we'll get a release date around then for the rest of the world, too, and not 6 months after. 4th Gear Luffy is Day 1 DLC, and the characters confirmed thus far. We don't know who all is going to be in it, but thus far, we have Luffy, Ace, Sabo, Crocodile, Anil Law, Bartolomeo, Smoker, Doflamingo, X-Drake, Frankie, Zoro, and Kuzan. And I'm sure they're going to reveal more as we get closer to April, but for now, that's all the information that we have. So, guys, in the comment section below, let us know your thoughts on this whole Day 1 DLC shenanigans with major characters and how you feel about it. So let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Leave a like, rate below, all the good stuff, and we'll see all you awesome people in the comment section below.